Tyjae Spears, rookie third-round pick out of Tulane, just to his right. Spears to the left side. He's averaging nearly 7 yards per carry in the last 2 games, but didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage that time. Sam Roberts, outside linebacker, makes the stop. Tries the ground this time, a little hop, a hop that led to a 33-yard touchdown last week at the Vikings. And he's having a hard time making it back to the line of scrimmage tonight. Prime spot here on 3rd down 11. 4-man rush, lets it go down the right side. Chris Moore, penalty marker comes out, 2 of them. This will be interference against New England.
And they definitely want him to do it, but they also want him to do something else, take care of the football.
Little play action over the middle. There's a strike. Nick Westbrook-Akine breaks a tackle and gets down to the 22-yard line for a first down.
Paul, you brought this up to me this week. Last week we watched essentially ground and pound in Minnesota with Tennessee moving the football along the ground with their runners. Tonight, I think we're going to see a little bit more of Malik Willis taking.
3rd down 9. Patriots bring 4. In trouble is Willis, and down he goes. Sacked at the 26-yard line.
Overuse certain terms, but this truly was a coverage sack, Paul, because he had a good pocket, he had enough time, and he was trying to step up, but with absolutely no one to throw the ball to because they were blanketed downfield. Number 51, Ronnie Perkins.
Big news at kicker for the Tennessee Titans. This is Michael Badgley. Joinks it, and it eventually goes in, so that's a way to make your first one. But Tennessee cut Caleb Shudak and Trey Wolf earlier this week.
And both of them playing in the FCS, on the FCS level. Zappy at Western Kentucky.
Little play action and a step up. See if he can get out of trouble. Fumbles the football. Falls on the ground, scooped up by the Titans, and running to the 5-yard line. Danico Autry knocked the ball out, and Jaden Peavy scooped it up.
Still on the field for the Titans, so their coverage was excellent. But what a pass rush by Danico Autry. He beats the offensive lineman on the upfield arm, Andrew Stuber, and then stays with it. It looks like Zappy got away.
Julius Chestnut, leading rusher for the Titans in the preseason, has the ball. He too is in trouble in the backfield. And that has been an early theme, thrown for a loss at the 10-yard line. He banked in the last one. This one from 27 yards out, more traditional, right down the middle. So the kicker that they signed earlier this week had 2 days of practice with Tennessee. Titans have 6 points, 2 field goals from Michael Badgley. 5-man rush, in trouble, sacked at the 48-yard line. Had the highlight touchdown run last week at Minneapolis. Has found it tough going today, cuts it back to the right side, little stiff arm, keeps his feet, first down. Good vision, excellent stiff arm, and a first down for the rookie 3rd-round pick.
Problem area early, this side of the line of scrimmage, and this time they held the point of attack. And Jack Jones, who is spilled.
Well, Ryan Tannehill came in, handed off, and then jogged off to the sideline where he'll stay for the rest of the night. Willis over the middle, misses, and the deflection ends up in the hands of a New England Patriot. Intercepted by Calvin Munson. Inaccuracy led to the deflection.
Go back to the quote by Charles London, the passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach. Don't put the ball in harm's way in all situations. You just use the word inaccuracy. That's putting the ball in harm's way because he threw behind the receiver, and as he tried to make the catch, he tipped it in the air and allowed Munson to come underneath and grab it.
SoFi in Los Angeles, you can say the same thing. What kind of look is this building going to have here in Tennessee as the Patriots run right into the end zone? That is Kevin Harris, second-year player out of South Carolina. Saw Malik Willis complete to rookie Tyjae Spears. Good cutback there by Spears. Another one as well. And still going. Julius Chestnut has checked in for Tyjae Spears. Fancy feet through the pocket.
Sometimes we zig when other teams zag. But it's certainly true of our business as well. We're willing to take chances and do things a little bit differently, and we're proud of the results.
3rd down and 3. Malik Willis bought a little bit of extra time there, made it out near the 20-yard line. Just might keep him around. Trace McSorley sacked on the 30-yard line. Michael Dwumfor signed last week before the Vikings game, in for that sack. See if he can produce a good one here, 3rd and 5. Good pocket, floats one over the middle, connects with rookie Colton Dowell. 7th-round pick out of Tennessee. Martin out to the 46-yard line, and a gain of 30 yards on 3rd and 5.
And Corey Curtis, we're going to see Malik Willis in the pocket take his time. They talked about pushing it downfield. And you told us early that Colton Dowell would be a target. You nailed it, Corey.
Sets him up first down and 10. Julius Chestnut in trouble in the backfield and ripped down to the 40-yard line by Ronnie Perkins. Well over 60% in this preseason. Full head of steam right up the middle and upended. Football comes out. The fumble on the 42-yard line. And we'll see Diego Figo knocked it out. Player out of Navy came up and made the big hit to put the ball on the ground. Malik Willis' recent run is 6 out of 6. He'll be tested here on 3rd and long. Good job evading pressure. Well done to Chestnut. First down and then some. Cuts it back inside the 15 and down to the 12. Malik Willis with the initial win for the Titans offense.
To make that throw.
Like how he kept his composure, Charles. You see how he evaded the pressure and found, okay, I got a little bit of time. One timeout left for Tennessee. Out to his left, turns his shoulders, complete. Touchdown, Chestnut. Second week in a row, Julius Chestnut has a receiving touchdown, and Tennessee is back on top.
Quarterback Malik Willis, and how he manipulates the pocket. And look how he gets turned again and gets his shoulders square so he can throw a dart to Julius Chestnut. Last year, that's run all the way for him. He just takes off.
Titans offense moving the ball just barely inside of New England territory. They scored the last time they touched it with a touchdown drive just before halftime. Julius Chestnut around that left side. He continues to impress. Pardon me, that is Jaquez Patrick out of Florida State.
I'm with Corey Curtis. This team's going to be in the thick of it this year.
Good pocket. Oh, and a poor decision there. Interception. The second INT tonight thrown by Willis.
Right down the middle, a linebacker dropping in the middle. Malik Willis looks one way and tries to come back across the middle to find Mason Kinsey. But the linebacker right there in the hole, what we call a post player, Joe Giles Harris out of Duke. You see him right here. And there's Willis looking in that direction, but he was looking off and then came back late. He thought he was looking people off. But that post play.
In motion now, back to the left side. Ground game, there's a hole up the middle and a first down Tennessee. Out to the 32 goes Jaquez Patrick. Ryan Tannehill ran the first 3 plays and it's been all Willis since. Will Levis on the bench, lower body injury. Out to his right, directing traffic to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Malik Willis to the rookie from Georgia, Kearis Jackson, from 26 yards out.
Kept his eyes downfield. Watch him get out here. Be ready, guys, because I want you to freeze it right there. Right? What do you see? Eyes are still downfield, looking for a target, not pulling the ball down and taking off and running. What a difference a year makes. Because right here, look at that. Those eyes are concentrated downfield, seeing if a target.
Also Auburn, he had 9 this past year against LSU. That's Malik Cunningham, the undrafted free agent rookie quarterback. Trying it out at slot receiver as well. Nowhere to go with Stephen Jones.
Jeffrey Simmons talked about him this week. Said he messed up a call during the game that Simmons, or during practice that Simmons made. I think that's Caleb Murphy on cue, coming up with another sack. He tracked Simmons down in the facility after practice with his iPad to go over that exact play with him.
As they try to transition. This is 3rd down 5. Down he goes. Zappi sacked at the 1-yard line. Ball came out late. And I think he was actually down. Zappi looked and was eventually sacked by Kyle Pecco.
They have the reason and the ability to have 3 on the roster. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
3 tailbacks played the night. Jaquez Patrick shining right here inside the 25-yard line. Nice block by Alize Mack, the tight end.
To be honest about it, there's no way that he doesn't get competition at the least come next week.
33 yards out. Pretty much right down the middle.
There will be other kickers here contesting at the least.
An example, I mean, the 2 coming here. Malik Cunningham, we've seen him play receiver. Undrafted rookie out of Louisville. Flag comes in. But to your point, Charles, first 2 quarterbacks here, Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, not so bad. And I could go to them and interact with them that way. And you watch him, the way he navigates the way around practice, that idea really comes to life as Malik Cunningham finds a completion out to the 40-yard line. They'll evaluate this tape, and then the task comes, how do we get from 91 down to 53? And we haven't talked about this aspect of it tonight yet, Charles, but there are 16 spots available for practice squad players.